Have you or anyone you know ever been bullied? Well, I've been both the bully and the bullied. And I'm here to tell you that bullying is wrong and it needs to be stopped. It's an epidemic that's been going on for years and is still plaguing us today and getting worse. I'm going to tell you why bullying is wrong, the different types of bullying, signs of bullying. I'm also going to give my personal testimony and the testimony of a very close family friend. So first, let me define what bullying is for those who do not know. Bullying is defined as, and this is according to StompItOut.com, which is a website dedicated to educating parents about bullying. So according to that website, bullying is defined as scaring or hurting a person repeatedly, and it's intentional. So yes, there are those who are bullies that don't realize that what they're doing is wrong. And with proper knowledge and education, we can reach those kids. So first, what I'm going to do is give you some statistics that you may not have been aware of. So also, according to StompItOut.com, 1 out of every 4 kids is bullied. 9 out of 10 LGBT students experience harassment at school. Cyberbullying is at an all-time high. You know, that's with the advancement of modern technology. It's crazy. 1 out of 5 kids admits to being a bully. So are these numbers scaring you yet? Well, they should. 43% of kids fear harassment in school bathrooms. Why? Because there's no cameras there. So you can get away with these things. These are just some things that parents need to be aware of. Aren't these statistics scary? It's scary. We need to do something about this because bullying is wrong. I'm going to tell you now what are different types of bullying. Like I said, the major one is cyberbullying. And that could be anything from sending threatening emails to posting your private phone number, emails, pictures. Those are just some types of cyberbullying. But the regular types of bullying that aren't necessarily electronic are name calling, teasing, defacing one's property, public humiliation, harmful pranks, making one feel like an outcast, so exclusion. These are all types of bullying, and a lot of people are not aware of that, but they should be mindful. Have you experienced that? I know I have. Not the cyberbullying, but I've experienced the hazing, the teasing. I'll get into that when I give my testimony. Signs that you should be aware of when it comes to bullying. If a person is antisocial, they don't have a lot of friends, they lose interest, loss of appetite, they're very anxious, experience depression. These are not only signs, but these are things that can, well, yes, they are signs to look for, you know, these are signs that there's some type of abuse happening here. I don't want to just limit it and say, oh, these signs specifically are only for bullying. No, but if you think about it, bullying is a sign of abuse, and abuse is unlawful. Did you know bullying is a crime? It can become a crime. You may not think so, but yes, it can. And a lot of people don't realize that bullying has long-term lasting effects. The suicide rate has drastically increased, especially among the younger kids, these generations. We need to do something. Bullying is wrong. It is so wrong. How would you feel? That's what a lot of kids don't take into consideration. They don't think about how they make the other person feel. Now, you may be wondering why a person chooses to become a bully. Well, it's like that saying that people who have experienced abuse tend to become abusers. It's like that. Bullies, 9 times out of 10, have been bullied themselves. You know, that is the major reason. But whatever the reason, you need to know that bullying is wrong. So Some people bully because they're role models, they're icons, they're bullies. They look up to them. Some people have family members or close friends, people that they care about, who are bullies and bully them. There are those who are lashing out because they want attention. It's like a struggle for power. They want to show their dominance. Personally, when I was a bully, it was more so, it was something that I wanted people to hurt the way I hurt. As I fell into that vicious cycle. I was the bullied who became the bully. And it wasn't until I sat down and really thought about it why I was doing this. See, if we can catch people and make them think, that will change things drastically. Now, as a kid, I was always the chunky kid in class. I got teased, called names. It gave me very low self-esteem. Very low. And, you know, it's something that I struggled with daily. But because I was teased and bullied, I wanted people to feel how I felt. So I would take it out on others. And I became the abuser. Do you see how it's a vicious cycle? Well, it's a cycle that needs to be broke. And I broke my cycle. I had to really sit down and think about how I was making other people feel. But it wasn't until one of my bullies apologized for bullying me that I had that epiphany. I ran into my bully as an adult. She didn't remember me exactly. Like, she knew my face, but she did not know, you know, my name or anything. But the way I felt when I saw her, I wasn't afraid of her because I wasn't a kid anymore. It was an adult. Okay, you punked me as a child. Try to punk me now. And she actually apologized for her behavior. And that was all it took. An apology. You know, so I think if we can reach the kids and teach them why bullying is wrong, we can get this epidemic to stop. We really can. When I say it has lasting effects, you got people out here destroying families. They're taking their lives. They wind up in therapy. It's a vicious cycle. It really is a vicious cycle. Now, my family friend, his father didn't come off as a bully, but the mother is a different ethnicity, and the father used to encourage him to tease the mother about, oh, what? She's from the Philippines. He would tease her. They're Italian. You know, oh, don't speak that. Don't do this. Don't do that. And he would encourage his children to treat her like that. The mother. That's horrible. It is horrible. And as he grew older, yes, he broke that cycle. But bullying is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong on all accounts. So in conclusion, bullying is wrong and it needs to be stopped. And the way to stop bullying is to become aware of what bullying is. And if you have a child or you know someone that is being bullied, some solutions, report it. Look for these warning signs. There are things that you can do to stop bullying. So that is my persuasive speech. Thank you for listening.